И всем привет! Сегодня мы с вами продолжаем дальше проходить Hogwarts Legacy. В прошлой серии мы остановились в нашей комнате, обустроили более-менее ее как то. Там добавили всякий декор, изменили немного интерьерчик. И в общем на этом все. А сейчас мы будем выполнять вот эти вот задания, которые мы оставили на следующую серию, на эту. Пойдемте. Так, я думаю, можно сразу телепортироваться, хоть и недалеко тут спускаться, но... Так, а я могу только вот до сюда, да? А, ну там телепорт потом откроется, когда мы туда добежим. Так что придется немного пешком. Хотя, можно же на метле нашей. Так, сюда. А что тут будет?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on
Тентаклю свою
Gerald.
изо рта сразу.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Так, и
You
что
can
мне
use
с
my
ним?
brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Улаживайте твари, удерживайте. А. Так. Ну, допустим, мы эту все запихнем.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Да, мне явно надо будет разблокировать третью строчку, потому что своих заклинаний еще и для животных.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
Жмуров.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
А. А это думаю, каких жмуров?
Oh, couple of
There's
Neasel
more.
whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Ничего, за усы только тяну.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tus peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Допустим.
The measles really took to you. They know a good
Жрите,
egg when they see one,
свиньи.
as do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah,
Прикинь,
there
я
you
тут.
are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Я с ней так поздоровался, как будто... А я его отходил там далеко прям. На несколько часов прям, я не знаю, на следующий день там. Так.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Да погоди. Так. Пираньи тут. Ой, я к ним зайти могу. А там что? А тут? А, вот эти вот комки. Ну наш хавай. Это больше похоже на такие пушистые футбольные мячики. Футбол. Можно ими играть. Ладно, шучу. Так, ну давай. Что бы хотела?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Ну,
I wouldn't
веди,
take just
мать.
anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Так.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Хавай. И улетел. Неблагодарный.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Херня охреневшая. Ладно.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Так. Изучение тварей. Нет бы животных назвать, нет твари. Так, где моя метла? Да в смысле? А, блин. О, хавают. Что, разрешено? А. О,
Revelio.
прогрузилась. А мне хавануть что не дадите или нет? Самое странное, что персонаж, ну, как бы вот, ну, по крайней мере, кроме тех яблок, которые я ходил, хавал, типа больше ничего и не хавает. Кстати, насчет вот этой двери, которая тут, ее мы можем сейчас попробовать взломать. Может быть, это, кстати, и долгий все же способ, но просто вот из этого всего как-то не особо смогу понять там что-нибудь. Я надеюсь, хотя бы здесь будет лут нормальный. То вот одну из дверей, когда мы взломали, типа что-то там лут какой-то вообще ни о чем был. Хотя комнаты такие с такими, блин, загадками. А лут там вообще никчемный. Так. Ну же. Что за этот? О, наконец-то. Так, если кто-то тоже будет открывать, то тут паук, а тут вот эта вот змеюка. Так. Это по луту. Стол. Да. Не, я думаю, не буду я их лучше взламывать дальше, потому что что-то уже вторая комната, а лут, ну, г. Молчать. Вот так вот. Так, а это у нас дополнительное задание, да?
Gareth, do you have a moment?
Нет, не найдется, я пошел.
Revelio.
О, я собрал всю коллекцию. Так, а у нас тут лут. О, мы ждать будем, а это что? Так. Опа. Гледвин Мун.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Заледенел или в
Now, if you wouldn't mind
ледышку.
humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Допустим.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues appear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Алохомора. О, а это заклинание на замки. То, что надо. Там в городе были замки, которые надо будет взломать. Так, а где заклинание? Не понял. Или оно так?
Alohomora.
А. Допустим.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restrict.
Так, возвращаем наши фигнюльки обратно.
Castle after all.
Lumos.
Давайте светом еще фиганем. Итак, все наверху. Вот это. Так, а там лут есть. Че бы мне туда тогда и не пойти?
Alohomora.
Ну, достаточно легко, конечно. Так, дорогая Мирабель. Дот справлялась, как у тебя дела? Возможно, я сумею убедить ее взглянуть на кружку сливочного пива, если ты к нам присоединишься. Уж очень давно мы не виделись. Если надумаешь нанести визит. Может, захватишь с собой несколько растений? Пауроматни? Чего? После того, как на нас напал тролль, посетители жалуются на запах. Веришь ли ты старых... Веришь ли старых носков? Я все перебрасывала, но вот никакого... Но никак не избавиться. Надеюсь, скоро тебя увидеть с растениями или без. Твоя подруга. Так, сундучок я залутал, а это... Дверь как к следующему сундучку. Так, все. Вроде все. Потопали. Так, а я там... А он за замком, да? Так, используйте, чтобы заманивать ничего подозревающих врагов. Иди отсюда. Похавал. Так, тут сундучок.
Scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Да.
You see that every year.
Да ё-моё. Вот обращай туда внимание, а дай мне пройти. Эть. Сюда лоха обманул. Так.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have
Так, а что это делает?
Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ты меня не видел.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning
Блин,
bet,
зато можно
and
было бы
Ravenclaw
попробовать
would not
умолкнуть. Хотя потом как обратно, но... Не знаю. Так, а тут ушел. Нет. А ты слепой. Ты дурачок. Так. А тут уже оттуда ушел. Ага, этот ушел, а другой пришел. А в стенку не хочешь попялиться? На, смотри в стенку. Так, ну, как лохов, короче, всех обошел.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Так.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Так, понятное дело, я дальше не
I
буду
knew you were
продолжать.
the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Особого желания, конечно, нет это все искать. Но если будет находиться, конечно, мы это все заберем. Так, а у меня нет ли снаряжения, которое могло бы открыться с этим уровнем? Есть. Шляпа. Эта шляпа неизвестна нам еще. Ну. Что по заданиям? Так. Научитесь у профессора Шарпа использовать депульса. Нам из доп заданий надо. Так. Блин, а это надо в город. Так, я надеюсь, сейчас я туда тэпнусь. И будет утро. Ага, ща. А как пропустить время? Я что-то не особо понимаю. Окей, ну может быть тогда сундуки? Открывать, что ли?
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
О, кстати.
What
На
are we looking
метлу.
for today?
Во, обновление для метлы. Сюда гони.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Гони. Так, вот это мы можем продать, думаю, все. Оно нам не надо.
Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Ну, пока еще ночь, по идее,
Sounds as if you're
можно.
really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broomflight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Так, ну,
Off to the races
погнали.
then.
О, не, я думаю, или может быть все-таки стоит. А лавка, да, закрыта там 100% или открыта? Где зелье? А. Так, это нам назад. И вот так. Оно? Не оно. Так, ну я явно это тогда не буду сейчас выполнять это задание, потому что оно очень далекое. А вот лучше... раздобыть зельице. Или я правильно зашел? Я правильно зашел, а что тогда? Да? А, нет. Да, все. Это здесь.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here. Should you need
Так,
any?
фиксирующее зелье.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank
И
you.
еще нужно... А что там
I
надо?
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Максима и Эдурус.
What can I do for you today?
Вот зелье
A
Эдурус.
wise decision. Thank you.
Максимку купим. Беру заранее побольше, может быть там как-нибудь не выйдет по-нормальному там что-то. Так.
Fine now, demi guys.
Так. Что из этого фиксирующее? Вот это? Допустим. Максима, ё-моё. Ну, а чё ты не пьешь? А это зелье типа броню, что ли, добавляет мне? Ага. Чё я ими тогда не пользовался?
Excellent.
И теперь нам надо обратно. Хогвартс. Опять эти уведомления. Не понял. Так. Я надеюсь, мы сможем там подождать. Так, это другое какое-то задание. Это мы еще рано. Мать, что смотришь? Так, карту ИФ. Подождать. Я тут, а? Или мне опять войти?
Coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you're staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Так, теперь нам доступно другое задание уже. То, которое не было доступно. Так, карта. Нам звездовать обратно. Допустим.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ох уж эти не прогрузы. Ну. О. Ой, блин, опять.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
О, но.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with the goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies.
Фу-фу-фу-фу-фу.
But please.
Я это... Голос, блин, отвратительный, конечно. Чего им надо было менять его? Женский бы сделали бы нормально, да и все.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's
Мы как
about
будто на
Ranrock.
свидании сидим.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
А ну-ка.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Посрать, что ли, надо? Это типа горшок. Так. А, недалеко тут всего. Можно и пешкодрамом пройтись.
Revelio.
Мадла.
Revelio.
Так, замок тут, кстати, можно открыть? Ага, тоже 11 уровня.
I'm ready.
Уже тут.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
А можно как-то ускориться? Куда идем с пятачком? Большой секрет. Куда там? Чё? Музыка еще такая заиграла.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
How nice to see you.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Ну, давай спросим.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Итак. Время уже поджимает, поэтому до помощи. Думаю, мы на этом закончим, на этом месте. И продолжим в следующей серии. Ну а пока что подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. До следующей встречи.